Welcome back to Pokemon, and we've got something brand new today, a type of video that I have not done before. So the new set has just come out, Cosmic Eclipse, and despite the previous video that you saw of me ranting about a new broken combo in expanded format, overall I'm very excited. This is the first new set that I've been around for since coming back to Pokemon that I actually pre-ordered. Now, unfortunately, because I am out in Korea right now, I have to wait a couple extra weeks for shipping to catch up to me for me to get the stuff that I pre-ordered for this set. So it's going to be a while before I have cards in hand. However, as I stated in my video about how to budget effectively with playing Pokemon competitively, in the online trading card game, you can buy just code cards off of eBay for way cheaper than buying the full physical packs if all you care about is just being able to play online. So, while I wait for my real cards to get here, I got on eBay and I got 50 packs of Cosmic Eclipse, as well as some others that you see here just cuz. 50 packs of Cosmic Eclipse for ridiculously cheaper than what that would have cost to buy 50 real packs. And I thought for a new video, since this is a brand new set coming out, I would open them up with you guys here so we could take a look at some of the new cards. You can get some of my live reactions. I do know a few of the cards in here. I've already looked at some of the spoilers and stuff before this set came out. But let's go ahead and get started and see what we got going on in this new set. So it's a nice cool animation that you get whenever you open up a pack in this game. Alright, so this will start out slow while we're reading everything. But so far, we've got some cool new art. There's definitely going to be some very good art in this turn. Let me look at Blow Away Bomb. Once during your turn, when you discard this Pokemon with the effect of Roxy, you may put 1 damage counter on each of your opponent's Pokemon. I could see that as a very good combo with Garchomp and Giratina tag team. Like not even planning on playing Coughing, just discarding it with Roxy and moving on. We've got a baby Pokemon. It's been a while for that. Oh, yep, it's using the same if you use this ability your turn ends type of mechanic, so it's basically worthless, unfortunately. Oh, that's interesting. So this is, if your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon GX or EX, this Pokemon can evolve during the turn you play it. So that is some accelerated evolution into whatever the hell the final evolution name is. I have forgotten it. Kamatoko, Badabobo. But I think that's fair because GXs and EXs are pretty powerful. So getting that evolution acceleration is pretty freaking nice. And then we've just got some basics that aren't going to matter because they're going to evolve into something. Cool. Let's open the next pack. See what we got going on. Oh, I got a Psychic Energy. No, I'm joking. Alright. Hey! Our first our first ultra rare pull of the day. We've got a full art card, Cynthia and Caitlin. This is another new thing from this set where they've now introduced tag team supporters. They work the same as regular supporters, they just call them tag team because there's 2 characters on it. So let's see what this does. Put a supporter card from your discard into your hand. You can't choose Cynthia and Caitlin. When you play this card, you may discard another card from your hand. If you do, draw 3 cards. I really like that. That is card draw plus getting a supporter back. Now, you can't play that supporter on the same turn as Cynthia and Caitlin, since you only get 1 supporter per turn. But this is sort of a way to bring the effect of Versus Seeker back into standard format. And on top of that, you get card draw. So the delay of getting to play the supporter you pull back from your discard is offset by getting some card draw out of that. That is not bad, and I love the artwork, so I could definitely see that coming up in a deck. We got a foil. Okay, put stuff in the hand. Here's another tag team one. Search our deck for a GX that evolves from one of our Pokemon. When you play this card, you may discard 2 other cards from your hand. If you do, search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards and attach them to the Pokemon you evolved in this way. Jesus. Okay, that's gonna be stupid fast. Luckily, it follows the typical evolution rules of you can't play this on the first turn or a Pokemon that was put into play that turn. So you do still have to at least wait to evolve. But still, getting 2 energy from your deck onto a Pokemon, you don't even have to have them in your hand, that's pretty ridiculous. And that's going to make some decks that are already fast even crazier. So we'll have to see how that goes. But overall, I like the aspect of the tag team where there's like 2 different effects going on the supporter. I really like this Alolan Grimer art. I'm not sure why, but that's a cool one. Let's keep it going here. Judging by how this has gone so far, I actually may not be opening all of the packs in this episode because this is going to take a while with this format. But if you guys like it, I can do this in a couple episodes and see how it goes. Alright. I don't see that working very well. Maybe. 160 damage for 2 energy. But if you have any supporters in your discard, it does nothing. That's going to be tough to play because supporters are like the lifeblood of every deck. Lily's Full Force. That is some great art there. That is adorable. Draw 4 at the end of your turn if you have 3 or more cards in your hand. Okay, that's interesting. So just straight up drawing 4 off a supporter is a pretty consistent, powerful effect. So the counteract to that is that afterwards you going to get tired from using your full force, and you got to shuffle cards back into your deck from your hand. Here's this bullshit that you've already seen. The thing is, in Standard, I don't think it'll be bullshit. It's just with the old Jirachi EX, as you guys have seen, this card on its own, not bad. That's the problem with trading card games in the long run, and why ban lists continue to evolve, is because the devs cannot consider every possible combination of the thousands of cards that they have published. But someone in the fandom who plays the game is going to figure something out. And yeah. I'm interested to see if this sees play, because one of the benefits of tag team Pokemon is the ridiculous amount of health, but also taking 3 prize cards is huge. Ooh, Seaweed Grab is nice. Just a trainer from discard pile into your hand. There's not a lot that pulls item cards out of the discard pile. This is a long ass effect. Let me give this a read here. If you have exactly 1 card in your hand, this attack does 100 more damage. If you have exactly 3 cards in your hand, the opponent's active is confused. If you have exactly 6 in your hand, this attack does 30 damage to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. I don't think that'll see any top tier play, but that is kind of a fun effect. I'm sure there are plenty of combos you could do with hand manipulation to get the effect that you desire off of that card. And then some other Oddish jumping, yeah. Okay, let's keep it going. That's also a very happy Cosmog. Ooh, with the Ascension attack. That is a very good attack. Just searching your deck for the evolution that you need. Alright. Keep it going here. Ooh, I like that, is that a yeah, that is a Alolan Sandshrew. I like that Alolan Sandshrew art. Oh, we got a new Seismitoad. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a card, shuffle your deck to play a card top fit. We've got a new, what's it? Macargo. Macargo has the same sort of ability, it's a stage 1. So this is going to be a little harder to get out into play, but I also don't think that Macargo is in standard format right now. So if you want that effect of searching for any card you want and then putting it on top of your deck, in standard, you're going to have to use that Seismitoad. Another supporter here, discard a card from your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. If you discarded an energy card in this way, draw 2 more cards. Yes, this is the card that I was really excited for, because I think this can help bring back my Necrozma deck into a bit better standing. Because the whole point of the Necrozma deck is you want Psychic Energy to get into the discard pile. So with this is another way to get energy in the discard pile, along with the other methods that I have. And on top of that, you're getting some really nice card draw. So I'm very excited for that card. This is definitely going to be going inside my Necrozma deck to see if I can revamp it and bring it back into the limelight. We've got some other cards here. That's interesting. Discard 3 cards from your hand, and the ability, if you do, search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon and put it onto this Pokemon to evolve it. That's pretty powerful. Like, discarding 3 cards is rough, but say if you start with a Duskull and you have like a Shuffle supporter in your hand, you can just get rid of the trash, come out with a fresh hand and a Dusclops the moment you have this played. So I would take that if the Dusclops and Dusknoir is good. And there's some old Dusknoirs that are good. I know that for a fact. That is a very round boy. Yeah, cool stuff. Cool stuff so far. I am definitely not going to be opening all the packs here. So we'll just keep going for a few more, and then I will call it and let you guys decide if you want to see more of this. So with Call Signal, once during your turn before you attack, you may search your deck for up to 3 supporter cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. If you search your deck this way, this Pokemon is knocked out. I could see that being a very, very stupid combo alongside the broken combo that we saw in my previous video. So, yeah, all these things, like the knockout doesn't matter. The effect is too ridiculous. Like that combined with Lieutenant Surge's strategy, you could do some stupid crap. We got a new Victini. Once during your turn, heal 20 damage from one of your benched Pokemon. That's not bad. An item here, search your deck for up to 2 tag team cards. So that is tag team cards, which means it could be Pokemon or supporters. So I like that. That's a cool new thing that they're going with there. And we got our first Stadium. Whenever either player plays a Stadium card from their hand, discard that Stadium card after discarding this one. Oh my god, that's hilarious. So this isn't a permanent block on Stadiums, but you put this Stadium out and you're basically telling your opponent, look, if you want a Stadium out, you're going to have to play that Stadium twice. Because the first time you play it, it's going in the trash. I really like that. There's a lot of decks where I feel like the only reason I've put in a Stadium is so that I have one to play if my opponent is trying to base their strategy off a Stadium, and this is now the perfect card for that. Just screw your Stadiums, we're playing Chaotic Swell. That's what we're doing here. Alright, the more cards we come across, the slightly faster this will get here. And of course, as soon as I say that, everything is new. Hey, we got a GX, Volcarona. Let's see if it's a good GX or a worthless GX. Once during your turn, you may discard a fire energy from your hand. If you do, put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. That's not bad at all. Backfire, put 2 fire energy attached to this Pokemon into your hand. With freaking Welder, I'm not a fan of that. 160 damage is pretty good for 3 energy. Welder lets you energy accelerate your energy attachment and draw 3 cards. So this is a pretty decent GX. I foresee seeing a little bit of this getting played. And then Massive Heat Wave GX, discard an energy from each of your opponent's Pokemon. Not bad. Not bad. Alright. That's... I don't think that'll see much play, but that's still a cool effect. It attacks do 20 more damage to your opponent's active for each prize card you've taken. So this could be like a finishing move in a grass deck, or if you've gotten most of your prize cards, you just send this out and whack 'em, smack 'em. Alright, we've got a Lily's Pokédoll. It's a new play as if it were a Pokemon. So what does this one do? If this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, you may discard all cards from it and put it on the bottom of your deck. This card can't retreat. This card is knocked out. Okay, I actually really like that, because that is... so like, say you're running a deck where you have, like, support Pokemon that you really don't want to be in the active spot. Putting this out, 1, gives you a buffer from your opponent where they have to attack this instead. 2, you could start with this in your first hand, and it gives you time to set up the Pokemon that you need. And then if you no longer need it, you just throw it on the bottom. So that is a pretty good card. That is definitely going to see some play. That is interesting. I have not seen very many global effects. Each player may draw up to 3 cards. You draw first. I say I don't expect to see that get played, because why would you give your opponent card draw? But there's a lot of cards in this game at this point, especially in expanded format. I'm sure someone will figure out some stupid way to make this card hilarious. That's also very nice art of Erica. I like it. Always had a soft spot for Erica. Alright. Keep looking here. Put the top card of your opponent's deck on the bottom of their deck without looking at it. That's kind of stupid and pointless, but okay. Kind of funny. Let's open another. I think I'll get down to 10 packs. I'll open up 10 packs, and then we'll call it here. Let's take a look. Another Volcarona GX. Alright, fair enough. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks. not bad. If you have an Alolan Ninetales, that's good. We got a kind of typical Pyroar here. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, that's not a typical Pyroar. Discard all Pokemon tool cards and special energy from each of your opponent's Pokemon. And for 3 energy, that's a rough attack to get off, but that is pretty crazy. If you're going up against a special energy heavy deck like a Zoroark GX, something like that, this could get stupid. Or there's a tool deck using Doublade in expanded format that this could also be a great counter to, because that deck is also weak to fire. So you're getting rid of their damage and knocking out a Pokemon with their weakness. So yeah, not bad. Here we go. Professor Oak's setup. Search your deck for up to 3 basic Pokemon of different types and put them onto your bench. Then shuffle your deck. So this is kind of like Bridget, but not as powerful. So the different types thing is interesting. Could see some standard play. We got another tag team supporter, Mallow and Lana. Switch your active Pokemon to one of your bench. When you play this card, you may discard 2 other cards from your hand. If you do, heal 120 damage from the Pokemon you move to your bench. Not bad at all. That is a pretty nice card there. We've got another very happy Cosmog that is clearly out of the bag. Prevent all damage of your opponent's attacks except... Prevent all effects, sorry, of opponent's attacks except damage done to this Pokemon. Not bad. Just keep it safe while you are waiting for the evolutions for Cosmog. Let's keep it going here. We are almost done with this episode. Ooh, I really like that Routes artwork. Hey, we got another GX. We got a Grass GX. What is this one doing? Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is your active, when you attach a Grass energy from your hand to it, you may switch one of your opponent's benched Pokemon with your active Pokemon. That is pretty powerful. That will probably definitely see some play in some Grass decks, even though Grass decks are not crazy popular right now, because forcing a switch is always a powerful effect. And this Pokemon requires a lot of energy to attack anyways. Yeah. And then, yeah, its GX attack is insane. 50 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. This is definitely going to see some play. I may even put it into my Grass deck. Who knows? That is kind of a cool effect there. Force Dump, not bad. 160 damage. Can't hurt too much. If you combine it with some healing effects, you can stay alive and make that sustainable. Some other stuff we've seen. That just prevents supporters from affecting Vibrava, so not too bad. Passimian, who's playing a sick game of dodgeball. Ralph that's just dancing. Alolan Mouth. And, oh god, an Angry Round Boy. Dear lord. Okay. Oh god, I didn't even notice that Jogmo. How did I just, like, walk over that and not realize how cute that was? Alright, let's keep this going. 2 more packs. 2 more packs, and then we are done with this episode here. We have a Water-type Sneasel. I'll get to that in a second. Oh, yes! I love that they are adding artwork of Pokemon featuring trainers on the card as well. This is one of the things I was super excited for when I saw some art spoilers. So Vileplume GX. Most Vileplume cards are always bitches, so let's take a look at this one. Once during your turn, you may heal 30 damage from each of your Pokemon. Pretty damn good. Massive Bloom. 10 less damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. Not the best. And then Allergic Explosion GX. Burned, paralyzed, and poisoned. I don't see Massive Bloom getting used very much. Maybe if you combine it with a heal effect, because 180 for 2 energy is pretty nice, but definitely that ability is pretty damn good. And if you combine this with the Rowlet and Alolan Executor tag team, you can get Vileplume GX out pretty quickly in a Grass deck. So I could see this getting some play. We got a very adorable Vaporeon just laying there. Give me tummy rubs. Pokemon GX that evolve from Eevee get plus 60 hit points. That's pretty awesome. I see evolution decks making a comeback with this. Plus 60 hit points is nothing to sneeze at, especially when it's GXs that already have pretty high. Excuse me. Lana's Fishing Rod. Shuffle a Pokemon and a Pokemon tool card from your discard pile into your deck. Not bad at all. That is a really nice effect. We got a Magnemite, little Lillipup. That is an adorable Trapinch. Oh my god. He's so happy that he's found a little flower. Also searching for a Stadium card. Stadium-specific searches are pretty uncommon, so that's nice. And the reason I was excited about this is for the longest time, Sneasel has been Dark-type in the trading card game. Dual types have only very rarely been a thing in the Pokemon game, and also not all the types in the video game exist in the cards. So they basically just pick a type that sort of matches, like Fighting, Rock, and Ground are all kind of in the strong type. But anyways, for quite a while, they have always chosen Dark type for Sneasel and Weavile. So it is interesting to see a Water type Sneasel. I like that. We are moving on to our final pack here for now, and then I will catch you guys next time. Ooh, we got a foil Erica. That's nice. That's cool art for the Ursaring, but not so much in the attack. Alright, that's pretty good. And we had a new special energy. Colorless energy, when you attach this card to your hand to a Pokemon, draw a card. That's very good. That will definitely see some play. We got some Whalmers just being round boys. That upside down one clearly knows what's up. We got more round boys over here. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this little different video of checking out some of the new cards from Cosmic Eclipse. I think to save some time for now, I will probably just open the rest of these on my own time. But if you want to see more videos like this, let me know. And the next time I have a boatload of digital packs, I will open them in front of you. Like I said, I pre-ordered some real packs for Cosmic Eclipse that are on the way. So if you like this episode, in a couple weeks, when those real packs get here, I can open up the digital codes in front of you guys. Catch you guys next time for more Pokemon.